right? So you see Shopify. I'm a big investor in Shopify. I have about 10% of my net worth in Shopify, which is a lot. And I just bought in recently, like literally a couple days ago. I put in a ton of money because it was undervalued, and my investment is already up 40%, which is pretty good on spot. So I'm really happy with Shopify. Anyways, they are building a really good front UI experience for NFT technology, right? So I think that they're going to compete really well with that. You have OpenSea. For as much garbage as they're
gonna play together. Yeah. Shopify's gonna make it. Every brand that we talk to, they want their own marketplace. Yeah. Make more royalties. It's branded and it's seamless. Can be a centralized email password. They have their own marketplace. If someone just wants the product, they can buy an NFT on their marketplace.
Correct.
But if you care about the decentralized ownership, then it's gonna go to an aggregator like OpenSea. So it's kind of like Amazon and eBay. Typically, you buy an item.
You're gonna have your options.
Exactly.
You're gonna have your options. But I think people that kind of build that ecosystem, that experience for people to have a seamless way to interact with blockchain are going to win.
Yeah, I mean, we say it all the time. The future of NFTs is not knowing you're buying it, right? Like, you just know that you get the benefits. You own this thing on the internet now, which is kind of crazy to think about. Everything on the internet right now is just rented. Like, there is not really an option to ever buy or own a digital item.
Yeah, you basically go and you buy the rights to an Instagram or meme page, right? And you now own the company of that, and with that you own the Instagram page. But Instagram shuts down that meme page. Now what happens? You lost half of your business, right? So you're operating at the mercy of what we know to be a now super censoring media, right? Which it's unfortunate, which that's why we keep the big boy topics for in person. But yeah, dude, that's kind of like my train of thought. You need to be able to build that UI experience in the front end. Whoever can do it effectively, both in a centralized and a decentralized way as well, is going to succeed.
It's always going to be a blend. I mean, decentralization is a spectrum, but we need guardrails for the everyday person. Like, people are used to chargebacks, Amazon instant returns. I don't think a full self-custody world is realistic. So I really do think
I don't think so either. People are too stupid. It's unfortunate to say, but look how many people just get scammed by
all the Bored Ape holders, especially.
Yeah, dude. Well, it's just everybody, dude. It's not easy. Technology is moving really fast, and that means that your cybersecurity, look at everybody. Everybody has a computer. Everybody has their camera enabled on their phone. Everybody has their location turned on. Nobody cares about their privacy, right? So all these people talking about blockchain decentralized. Their entire life is centralized. Everybody has a bank account. They all use their Amex cards. They're all using Uber. They're all using Airbnb, and everything on their life is centralized. So if you want to truly live a decentralized life, you're gonna have to live in a cave somewhere.
And this is my problem with a lot of people in Web3 and in the NFT space. A year ago, I was like sipping the Kool-Aid way too hard. Web3 values to its core, but you have to just be realistic with how most people are going to interact with the world, what they're used to, but still get most of the benefits. Digital asset ownership. That's what's important. And I'm going to go on record. I 100% think that Web3 as a service, if you can figure out how to make NFTs for companies, even mid-level companies, low-level companies in 3 or 4 years, it's going to be that whole social media marketing age, that whole make money online trend that Tai Lopez kicked off all again. And so if anybody wants to get in at the ground level, start thinking about how to integrate Web3.
Or first is get good at Web3.
Exactly.
And become a person like
Go through
yourself,
the process.
or like myself, that understands how the space works, and you start building a reputation where what you say actually matters. And if you're building products based off of kind of those values, people will recognize it, and you can build meaningful businesses, and with that yield the values and the returns that come with that. So I think people can really start planning for the next 2-3 years. I don't think 2023 is going to be pretty. No. I think the market's going to be very sideways and very shitty, sideways downtrending. Right now we have a little bit of a bounce with Bitcoin. I don't think it means anything. But I think we go into one more cycle with crypto before kind of the introduction of central bank digital currencies that I think will be kind of introduced between 2030 and 2050 throughout different institutions, different countries. So we have about 10, 20, 30 years to get super, super rich, and influential enough to own our own little land and do our own thing, not be bothered.